the goal is to go on the Piney Branch Trail, which is this one, and I hope I don't get lost. What does this say? Piney Branch Trail, Appalachian Trail, 0.1. Range View Cabin, Piney Ridge Trail, 0.7. Alright, let's roll. I think this is the one I'm supposed to be on, but the map isn't super detailed. So I guess I'm just gonna hope I don't get lost, which is not usually what you do. It is, I think, 46 degrees out right now, and I got here a little late at 10. So I'm hoping I can do the entire trail that I want, but I'm not sure I'll have time because it starts to get dark at 5. But because I want to do the Sugarloaf Trail, and then do the Traces Trail, which goes around Matthew's Arm. But I might not have time for that because I think in total it's less than 8 miles. So in theory, it should take me less than 7 hours. I don't know. From here, the Appalachian Trail goes north, and Range View Cabin, Piney Ridge Trail. I don't know which one goes to which because there's 2 trails. Piney Branch Trail, Pole Bridge Link Trail. I think that's where I want to go. So I want to go down here. Appalachian Trail to the left, Pole Bridge Link Trail straight, and Range View Cabin to the right. But it's a little rocky, but not too bad. I know it swings around and meets up with the Appalachian Trail, and there's a view from one of the overlooks. I guess you can kind of see through the trees. When I was here like a month ago, the trees had just started turning, and then I wasn't able to get back until now. And now they're all on the ground. There's a few trees that still have them, but it's not very impressive, you know? There's a little creek running across the trail. And there's some water over there. I have my Sawyer squeeze, but I still, how smushy is this? Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Ah, that was wet. I had my Sawyer squeeze, but I'm only like 20 minutes in. I still have most of my water. So that's also a pretty small creek to try to do that in for the first time. So I'm gonna hold off. It would be really pretty when all the trees start blooming for the first time. But right now, it just looks like a wasteland. There's a bunch of trees down. They've done a pretty good job of making sure they aren't on the trail. So there's that at least. Here is a much bigger water source. I still haven't drank that much water, thinking I should take off some of my layers and then I can try out the Sawyer squeeze. Since there's nobody around. When I got here, there was a car in the parking lot, and then another one pulled up when I was coming in, so it's not gonna be that many people. So I think I'm gonna give this a go. So the directions are on the bag. 1, unscrew cap filter from bladder. 2, fill bag with water. 3, screw back on cap/filter. 4, wipe any dirty water from the bag. 5, open push valve on cap filter. 6, squeeze bag and dispense or suck on push pull valve. 7, close push pull valve when finished. So see if I can get any water in this. Okay, so I puffed it up a little bit. I haven't used it before, so I put my mouth on it. Ugh, I'm afraid I'm gonna fall in. Just can't even see me filling it. This water's cold. Is there any water in there? Not really. So I'm gonna say that was as much as I'm gonna do. Well. Are you not open? Or do I need to push harder? Oh, there it goes. We did it. So this one is gonna have to be my dirty bag now. And they might both end up being a dirty bag. Whoops. This is so slow. It's probably go faster if I wasn't afraid of knocking over the water. Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna wait a little to drink this because I just drank a lot of water and I don't need it, but we did it. All right. Now I just have to cross this. There is a branch, some rocks. I'm not so much afraid of the depth, but it's very cold. I wish I had a holder so I could like keep filming, but I'm afraid I'm gonna fall in if I do that, so I won't. That was scary. I thought I was gonna fall in about halfway because the tree started, or the tree branch or tree body, I don't know what it is, but it started rolling. But I had my trekking poles being my balance, so that was probably the only thing that kept me from falling in. To the actual trail. Pole Bridge Link, Sugarloaf Trail, 0.4 miles. Little Devil Stairs. You go to the right, Piney Branch Trail. You go to the left, 4-way, 0.8 miles. I don't know what that is. We're doing great. I don't know what time it is. I should have looked before we started this. It's probably about 11 now. We got over here. We got some mountain water. We're not freezing to death. Well, my ears are, but the rest of me is kind of warm. My head is very warm. That's why I had to take my scarf off. We've reached another crossroads. Pole Bridge Link Trail to the right. 4 ways to the right. What does it say? Sugarloaf Trail, the Appalachian Trail are to the left. I don't have to go to the bathroom, but there's not really anywhere to go. Like, it's very open. I don't know. I don't have to go urgently, but we'll see. There's so many water crossings on this trail. If I had known that, I would have not chosen this, but it's still a fun adventure. This section of the trail has been all uphill since we got to the signpost. I'm tired. I don't know how much I have left, but it said 1.4 miles to the Appalachian Trail, which is the last part of this specific loop. I want to take the Appalachian Trail and go on a side trail to the Traces Trail, which goes around Matthew's Arm. And it's supposed to be pretty flat compared to this. But if I'm very tired, I may not. I also need to stop somewhere to eat, but there isn't. Except for that one rock I stopped at, it wasn't really a good place to step off. This is kind of neat. Looks like it'd be a really shady path in the summer. We're still not there. Still going. So this is what the Appalachian Trail is like. You just keep going up and up and up, and it never ends. And your pack is heavy, and there's a tree down. You just stumble over it. This is making me think I'm not cut out for this. But I've also never tried to hike with this much weight. It's probably just getting used to it, but this is not fun. That feels good. And I wasn't even pushing myself that hard, I didn't think. I've seen 8 people so far, so it's not super crowded. But I really hope we're near the overlook. Maybe I could stop here and eat something. I wasn't as hungry as I thought I would be, but I needed to take a little break, so I feel better. We have to be close to the overlook because the road is right there. We're heading in a vaguely right direction, which means we're almost at the Appalachian Trail section of this hike. I might have to skip the Memories or Traces Trail. I'm really tired. I'm really struggling. Alright. Found another one. The Appalachian Trail. South and north. And then obviously that one was the Sugarloaf Trail. Turn left to take the Appalachian Trail. So I guess we'll go left here. This is the most view we've had. The entire trail. I don't know where the overlook is because the maps don't seem to be that accurate, but it might be up ahead of us. This path is much more defined than the other ones I was on. There's a little side trail. So look at the view. Across the road up here, but I'm not entirely sure where the trail picks up after this. I don't know which one. I guess it's the left one that has a mark. Oh, I see the trail marker. That's easy. I watched some videos where people are crossing the road and the trail marker is like way down the road. So I'm glad this one is not. The speed limit's only 35, but I think that's slow enough to at least hurt you. Ah! It doesn't help if I can't step on the road very well. South Appalachian Trail north, Tuscarora overall run to the left 0.4 miles, Elk Swallow, Wayside 2.5, Gravel String Scrap, Gap 3.4 miles, back where we came from. Overall run trailhead. So we're pretty close to where we would go to the Traces Trail. I feel a little better, so maybe I will go down it because I'm already here, you know? I haven't made a final decision yet. I'll do that when I get to the marker and have to decide. Alright, we're at the marker and I've made a decision. Oh, why is this one so much shorter? Okay. Tuscarora Overrun Trail is that way, and then this is obviously the Appalachian Trail. My hip really started bothering me in like the last 5 minutes, and I don't want to put more strain on it than I've already done, because I'm not done with the I need a selfie stick so I can stop shoving the camera in my face. Still not done with the Sugarloaf Trail. So I'm just gonna keep going on that and save, what is it called? Traces Trail for another day. Because I bought the annual pass because I was hoping to get up there more often than I did, but I haven't. I've only gotten up here twice. And then I don't know if I'm gonna be staying in Florida or not, because the only reason I moved down there was because of Disney. And I'm gonna be laid off on December 14th. But I don't want to move. Well, I have to go down to Florida anyway because I have to turn in my costumes at some point. But I need to talk to my roommates and see how they feel about it. They said they were going to try to see if we get a 6-month lease instead of a year. But I don't know. There's a lot of unknown right now. My ankles are really starting to get to me too. They were hurting before, but now that we're going downhill a lot, they're really hurting. Especially since I keep slipping on all these stupid leaves. I've almost fallen like 7 times in the past 5 minutes. Part of my problem is probably that my shoes are not trail runners. They're running shoes. Because like REI and Appalachian Outfitters and all that stuff that has boots are an hour away. I didn't really want to drive an hour away just to get one pair of shoes. So I looked up the shoe stores near me, and one of them said on their website that they had trail runners, and then I went, and guess what they didn't have? They had some hiking boots. I think it was like Merrell Moab, but the arch in that was way too high and it hurt my foot to just stand in it. Ugh. I hate leaves. I'm gonna fall and break my neck. So I didn't buy them. And I bought these other shoes just so I would have something with tread. Because the shoes I was wearing, they don't have tread anymore. But now I'm kind of regretting it. Well, not kind of, I am. But I'm also wondering if I had trail runners, if it would be hurting this much. Because part of the problem is that I'm sliding all over the leaves. I can't see the rocks, so I step with them at weird angles. Oh, I can see the road. We're almost done. But yeah, the list of things that currently hurts on my body is both ankles, my left knee, my right shin, and my right hip, and my arms. So I have to cross the road, and then this should meet up with the trail that we were on first. And then I am home free. North-South Appalachian Trail, Tuscarora overall run, range view cabin. And we're almost back. And we're back to the beginning. Maybe I'll bring Fiona up and do the range view cabin hike. So that's only 1.8 miles. It's a little bit of a walk just to get over to the trailhead, which confused me at first, but now I know. Civilian Conservation Corps. During the 1930s, this area was the site of CCC Camp NP-12, Company 1393, known as the Redbird Camp. Help wanted. I'm gonna drink my wild collected water, but I wanna show off the Sawyer squeeze just a little more because I didn't get a chance to do it. Well, I didn't want to do it because I'm a weenie and I was afraid of people coming up. So it comes with 2 water bags. You can use one as a clean water, one is dirty, 2 is dirty, whatever you want. Or you cannot use them. You can use like smart water bottles instead. This is used to back flush it. This is one thing that attaches to the top, this attaches to the back, and this is the one I used today. This is an extra piece that goes here. And then this is obviously the filter. And this is the tube that would have been helpful today, but it was on the floor of my closet. And it comes with a carrying case. So this it has thread in here so you can attach it to different things like water bottles or this. These 2 things can be used to make, I think it's called an inline system. You have like a water bladder and then the hose, and then the one piece, the filter, the other hose, or the nozzle, a hose, and then a clean water. And I guess now I'm gonna drink this water. I'm still like 6 months behind on videos, so if I get some kind of water disease from drinking this, you'll know. It's weird. It's weird drinking water that's not full of the added minerals and stuff that water companies put in. Jury's out on this one. Because it doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste good. If you watched my video on my gear haul, then you'll probably recognize a lot of stuff. The only things that I have that I didn't mention in there was like a charger. This is a power bank. It's made by Anchor. I'm not actually sure where the thing to charge this went, so that's gonna eventually run out. And then I had dog poop bags from when I took Fiona, some hand sanitizer, my tripod that I've used, except I'm noticing that it's cracking. So I'm gonna have to get something new. A pair of dry socks, Angel, and some toilet paper, and I had another bag to use to discard, but I've thrown that away. And then I had a scarf, and I was wearing my hat. I was wearing the other pair of smart wool socks, or I guess only one pair of smart wool, but. And then I had my Liberty Pro shorts, and I stole some hiking pants from my sister, and I was wearing those. But that's everything that I carried, and this was, according to our bathroom scale, 12 pounds. I am going to have to get a bigger pack, because I have the 40-liter right now. And I think like 55 is about what people usually carry, especially since I'm probably going to be using synthetic sleeping bags, and those things are ginormous. This one is in a 20-liter stuff sack, and this is as smushed down as I could get it. And I do like this sleeping bag, but it is it's big and it's heavy. So, but I think it was a pretty good first, like, real testing of things. I don't know if I'm gonna get to camp, really. So, thanks for watching.